Talk to me about the glitches, the tech issues here. How serious are they? I think that people need to understand they're going to fix these.
Yeah, there's three categories of problems with the Obamacare exchanges. The first are these really relatively superficial issues like the websites crashing. Then there's the second set of issues, which is your private, personal, and medical and financial information secure, or is it vulnerable to identity theft? Can people misstate their income intentionally on the exchanges in order to qualify for higher subsidies than they would otherwise be entitled to? Those are kind of the second category of issues, the waste, fraud, abuse type issues. Then there's the third kind of category of issues, which is really fundamental design flaws. The fact that the Obamacare exchanges drive up dramatically the cost of health insurance for a lot of people and make health insurance less affordable, not more. I think that's by far the biggest problem.
I think it was interesting that the Weekly Standard pointed out that the question that got the most clicks on the Federal Exchange website was, how do I get an exemption? Which people are smart. They're reacting to the market incentives that are there, and they're trying to figure out how to get out of this thing. Before I turn it over to my colleagues here and we all start wrestling with the Obamacare monster together, the federal health care spending issue, something you raised in a post on National Review. I just want to point out that Obamacare, the glitches, yes, we're talking about it and we should, but there's a much bigger issue here, which is that this is just another entitlement onto already unsustainable and overwhelmingly government-funded medicine in this country.
Yeah, so the point I was trying to make in that post is, look, Obamacare's increasing federal spending by a net of $1.3 trillion.
Show as he's telling, show the chart that shows you where this fits in. The blue is Obamacare, and the red, sorry, go ahead.
So this is the key point, is that we spend all this time as conservatives railing against Obamacare and how terrible it is, and we forget that the rest of the federal and health care entitlement spending is massive, trillions of dollars a year. By the time we get to the end of this decade, we're going to be spending about $2 trillion on Medicare, Medicaid, and the rest of the stuff, leaving Obamacare aside. Obamacare is another $200 billion on top of that. So Obamacare is an important ratcheting up of all this, but we can't forget that the government takeover of health care really started in 1965.
That's a fact.